Have you ever felt like giving up after failing too many times? Maybe you tried to start a project, a business, or even build a new habit, and it didn't work out. Most people stop at the first few failures. But Thomas Edison didn't. The man who gave the world the electric light bulb once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's story is one of resilience, persistence, and an unshakable belief that failure isn't the end, it's the path. In this video, we'll explore how Edison's journey can transform the way you see your own failures, and how you can use them as stepping stones toward personal success. Part 1. Edison's early struggles. Thomas Edison wasn't a genius from the start. In fact, as a child, his teachers thought he was slow and incapable of learning. He had poor hearing, struggled in traditional classrooms, and was often seen as a failure by society's standards. But instead of letting those labels define him, Edison developed something much more powerful than raw intelligence: persistence. Self-development lesson. When people underestimate you, you have two choices: accept their definition of you, or redefine yourself. Edison chose the second option, and that's what you need to do when people doubt you. Remember, their limitations don't have to be yours. Part 2. The power of relentless experimentation. When Edison worked on the electric light bulb, he didn't get it right the first time. Not the second time. Not even after hundreds of tries. In fact, he failed more than 10,000 times before creating a working bulb. Most people would quit after 10 failures, maybe even after 100. But Edison believed in the process of experimentation. He said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." Self-development lesson. Every failure you encounter is feedback. It's not proof that you're incapable. It's proof that you're closer to the solution than before. If Edison had stopped at failure number 9,999, the world might still be in darkness. Think about your goals, whether it's fitness, career, or personal growth. How many times have you quit too soon? What if you had just tried once more? Part 3. Edison's mindset: redefining failure. One of Edison's greatest gifts wasn't just inventing, it was his ability to reframe failure. For him, failure wasn't embarrassing, it was data. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. This mindset is crucial for personal development. Too often, we see failure as an identity. I failed, therefore I am a failure. Edison flipped that script. Failure was simply the price you pay for progress. Self-development lesson. The next time you fail, instead of saying, "I failed," try saying, "I just found one more way that doesn't work." This shift turns discouragement into determination. Part 4. Work ethic and sacrifice. Edison wasn't just persistent. He worked harder than almost anyone of his time. He held over 1,000 patents in his lifetime. How? Through discipline, focus, and sacrifice. He often worked 16 to 18-hour days in his lab, obsessively testing, learning, and pushing forward. While others rested, he was experimenting. Edison once remarked, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Self-development lesson. Talent is overrated. Success isn't about being the smartest, it's about showing up, doing the work, and outlasting everyone else. If you want to achieve greatness, be ready to outwork the doubts, the obstacles, and sometimes even your own excuses. Part 5. Applying Edison's lessons to your life. So what can we learn from Edison and apply to our own self-growth? 1. Persistence beats talent. Don't quit after your first setbacks. 2. Reframe failure. See it as feedback, not defeat. 3. Outwork your excuses. Success comes to those who put in the effort daily. 4. Be willing to experiment. Like Edison, test, refine, and adapt. Ask yourself, what's one area in your life where you've been giving up too soon? What would happen if you gave yourself permission to fail 100 times before expecting success? Thomas Edison's legacy isn't just about the light bulb. It's about showing us that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. He proved that if you keep pushing, keep experimenting, and refuse to give up, you can achieve things the world once thought were impossible. So the next time you stumble, remember Edison's words, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Take your failures, wear them as badges of progress, and let them light the way, just as Edison's bulb still lights the world today. If you found this inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on self-development and motivation. And remember, failure isn't your enemy, it's your teacher.